Hi Danielle, I hope your pain gets better soon. I'm so sorry about that. Maybe you have to take like painkiller or something. So I got your pictures of the homework pieces. So one was, I'm trying to remember, simple gifts, and then the other one was, let's see. And I remember you decided to practice Jingle Bells, right? Until December. So let's practice that one too. Okay. All right. So let's find Jingle Bells. Let's see. Jingle Bells is kind of at the beginning. Let's see. At the very beginning. Ah, here it is. Okay. That's 57. All right. So we're gonna play Jingle Bells at the recital. So I'm gonna start with that one. I'm gonna be right at the bases. Okay, sorry about that. So, Jingle Bells. So I'm gonna play, and then you listen, and then you play. Okay? All right. So I hope you remember how to place your hands. Right hand 3 on E, and then left hand 5 on C, 1 on G. Okay? Okay. So, well, the tricky thing about this song is that for the first two lines, you just stay in one place like this. But starting measure 9, the third line, start measure 9, which is third line of the song, you have to go one octave higher. So your right hand has to move, okay, 3 on E, but move up to the next E, okay. So that was a little bit tricky, but once you can find the place, the music is almost identical to the first two lines. So it's not too bad. Okay, so let's practice that. In your homework, let's see, simple gifts. Okay. And then the next part is 3-minute technique. Yeah, so that was homework. Okay, so let's go over simple gifts. Okay, so let me play the song first. It says rather slowly. in this song we have lots of slurs, right? And when you have slurs, you connect the notes smoothly, right? So you have to connect. The first slur starts on the first note and ends on E in measure 2. And smoothly. And right there, slightly disconnect. Now, in measure 2, where the first slur ends right here, you can see that. So here's the first slur, and then it ends right here. That's measure 2. Between E and D, between these two notes, there is no slur mark. So that means you're not going to connect them. You have to disconnect them. So you have to play like this. Did you hear that? So you slightly disconnect. So you have to make sure you disconnect between E and D. If you play like this is wrong. As you can hear, I connected E and D. No, you cannot connect. Okay? All right. Now, same thing with the second slur. The second slur starts at the end of the first line. It ends on G in measure 4. And so the music goes like this. Smoothly. So that's the second phrase. And then the third slur starts on G in measure 4 and it continues through measure 6. Right? So you connect. Especially when you play left hand note and the right hand note, and then if they're slurs, sometimes it's easy to forget. Connect. Then disconnect right here because they have separate slurs. Okay, so measure 6. After this, in measure 6, you go. Okay, so I disconnected between G and E. Do not play like this. No, because they are not connected by slur. They are separated by slurs, so you have to disconnect them. Okay, so let's get a little bit quieter at the end. Piano there. Alright, so I hope you practice this song, and if you didn't follow the slurs, maybe you can try to do that. Okay, that can be a little bit tricky, especially when you play hands together. And for example, in measure 2, left hand is holding down a note. The right hand is playing a group of notes, and then you disconnect and then play the next note. That can be tricky because the left hand is just holding down. Disconnect there while holding down the left hand. So that can be kind of hand coordination problem. Can be tricky, okay? Because the left hand and right hand have to be independent. Okay. So you can play the song for me next time. All right. So rhythm drills. So here we have a term tempo. I don't know if we talked about it last time. Tempo means speed in Italian. So here we have exercises. Maybe you practice this, okay? We have different dynamics here. Forte means loud, piano means soft, mezzo forte means medium loud. If you're loud, it's soft, and medium loud. Then it says repeat one octave higher, so you move your right hand up there in the fifth line. And similar with the left hand, loud first, piano, mezzo forte, okay, so the rhythm is the key here. To play the 8-note rhythm correctly. Let's go to the third one, where we have staccato notes. So when you have slurs, you connect smoothly. But if you see dots below notes, that means staccato, and you're going to make them shorter. So I hope you practice this exercise. Okay, so play this for me next time, since it was your homework. And I want you to do this music theory homework. Okay, let me explain how to do it. Okay, you didn't take a picture of this page, you didn't send it to me, so I don't think it was homework, but so that case you have to do it, so I wanted to do it for homework. Now you understand 8 notes share one count, so the value of 8 notes is the same value as 1/4 note, right? So if you understand that, it's all math. I hope you like math. Here we have 4 8 notes. So 4 8 notes make 2 beats. Okay, and you draw one note that represents that beat, which is half note. Half note is 2 counts. Right. So you can do this, right? Yeah. So draw just one note. Okay, it says draw one note to equal the 8 notes below. All right, number 2. Each measure below is incomplete. Complete. Each measure using 8 notes. Okay, a pair of 8 notes or 2 pairs of 8 notes. So you have to find out how many beats are missing. So, for example, at the beginning, we have to look at the time signature. The time signature is 4/4. Therefore, you have to have 4 beats per measure. So, in the first measure, we have 3/4 notes. So that means just 1 beat is missing. So, but you have to draw there. They want you to draw 8 notes to complete each measure. So you need to draw 2 8 notes, because 2 8 notes, they get 1 count. And in the first measure, just one count is missing. So that's why you have to draw. The second measure, as you can see, there's only 1/2 note, and that's 2 beats. So we have 2 beats missing, so you have to draw 4 8 notes. Okay, so I'm sure you understand how to do this. Number 3, it says write 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So 1 and, when you say 1 and, you're counting 1 count. The reason we add and is because when we have 2 8 notes, we have 2 parts in the beat. We have only 1 beat, but we we're dividing the beat into two parts because we have two 8 notes. So that's why we say one and. Okay. Before, when you had just one quarter note, you just counted one. You didn't have to say one and. But now we have two 8 notes in one count. So we say one and. So once you start counting one and per beat, that's one count. So you have to be consistently count each with one end. That's why they want you to count 1 and 20 and 4 like that. So as you can see in the first measure, 2 8 notes, one and then the second beat you have another pair of 2 8 notes. So that's two and. And then quarter note, 3 and. The next two quarters, 3 and 4 and. Here they didn't put the plus sign for and, but it's better to do that way. It's better to count like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and like that. Then instead of counting 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Some of my students count like that. See, when you don't add and, they just forget about that part and they count too fast. So anyway, the next one is in 3/4. So you're gonna count 1 and 2 and 3 and per measure. Number 4, identify each example as a C chord or C suspended 4 chord. Okay, that one is easy. A C chord is a C, E, G. If you have C, E, G, then that's a C chord. C suspended 4 chord is C, F, G. So it's a little bit of modification of C major chord. When you have C major, we have C, E, G, 3 notes, right? And okay, let's put it that way: C, E, G. Now C suspended 4 chord, the middle one, just you raise just one step higher, so it becomes F instead of E. So it's a C, F, G. Okay, I hope you got that. So as you can see in the example, the first one is C, F, G, so that's a C suspended 4 chord. The second one is a C chord, right? C, E, G. And then the third one is C, F, G, so C suspended 4 chord. I'm sure you can do the rest on your own. Okay. So, I think you might have played Moon on the Water. I'm not sure. I don't remember. Moon in the Water. I think you did. I'm not sure. But let's write down the letter names if we haven't done it. Okay. So at the beginning, you have these blanks where you can write down letter names. So the very first one is letter F. Okay, F here. That's it. Then the second one is A. Third one is little C, right? And then the right hand place F with 1. Okay, F with 1. And then play G. Next one is G. A, C. And then the next note is E here, but you're going to use your left hand. E. You can write it like C here. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to play the first 4 measures. F, A, C, F, G, A, C. Left hand move. 1, 2, 3. Right hand. 2, 3. Okay. So I will play the whole thing, and I think you played it. I think you played it. It looks familiar. All right. this song is all about learning the new notes. So I believe you know A, right? The note. So let's look at the top of the page here. You know middle C, and then the first space note is an F. You know F, right? You played this before many times. And then the second space note is an A, and then the third one is mu. That's a C. And then the fourth space note is an E, and that spells space, F-A-C-E. And there are space notes in the treble clef. Okay, so the F-A-C-E are right here next to, pretty close to middle C. That F, the F is 4 steps higher than middle C, right? So F is skip and play A, and skip and play C, and then skip and play E. Okay, so those are the 4 notes that they want you to know. Okay, so also I want you to know, like F, when you play F to A, A to C, or C to E, it's a third interval. So interval is distance between 2 notes, and F to A is a third. So you skip 1 note. So F1, G is 2, A is 3. So when we measure the distance between F and A, that's a third. Okay, third. If the 2 notes are right next to each other, for example, like F and G, then that's a second. That's how we measure it. 1, 2, second. Okay? So I think I explained this to you before. When you have neighbor line notes, that means you're skipping space notes between them. So they're all thirds. You're skipping 1 note. If you see notes space line right next to each other, on top of each other, then they are stepwise. They're right next to each other. So that way you can read the notes faster. I don't know if you have note rush. I know you have note squish. In your note reading exercise, I wanted to include all these notes. Okay, so you get used to playing this. Okay, I'm going to drink some water. Just talking non-stop makes me really thirsty. Okay. So let's practice the song one more time. Okay. This time, let's focus on the dynamics. Mezzo forte, medium loud. The piano. Okay. So maybe you can play duet together. I will play the teacher's part, and when you're ready, we can play together maybe. Okay, so the teacher's part sounds like this. Okay, I'm gonna count to 3 and then start. Maybe you can play together. Okay, slowly. 1, 2, 3. teacher's part sounds like in after you practice your song, maybe you can play together, okay? Alright. 500-year-old melody. Okay. So that's the next song. And it is very old. He says based on a 16th century Italian melody. So it's interesting. How about you listen to it and then let's talk about the song. Okay. Then repeat. Then repeat. Measure 9. Okay, so this is going to be your new song. So let's talk about how you're gonna place your hands at the beginning. Left hand, finger 3 on instead note A. Okay, and then the right hand finger 1 on D. And as you can see, we have slurs here, so you connect smoothly. Whenever you see slurs, if you see separate slurs, you have to disconnect. Okay? Disconnect right there. Okay? Alright, so at the beginning, dynamic is mezzo forte, so just play medium loud, and then you're gonna repeat. There's a repeat sign at the end of measure 8, and then you're gonna go back to the beginning and then repeat the first 8 measures. Now when you get to measure 9, we have 2 different dynamic signs there, forte and piano. So the first time you play forte, okay, loudly, and then there's another repeat sign. It says repeat from measure 9. So when you get to the end of measure 12, where the second repeat sign is, then you go back to measure 9, and then when you repeat, you play quietly. Because the dynamic signs, as you can see, first time it's a forte, you play loudly, but the second time when you play the part, when you repeat, piano, it says piano on repeat, so you play quietly. So make sure you do that. In music, we have lots of repetitions. When you repeat something, you don't want to repeat the same way because it's very boring if you repeat the same thing. So that's why to make it more interesting, we have different dynamics. Okay, in measure 17, so here we have, before we go to measure 17, in measures 15 and 16, we have slur, right? Slur. Then that's the end of slur, so do not connect that E to G in measure 17, okay? And then connect here, slur. at the end of sur. So you do not want to connect that C to the next note D. You want to disconnect. Okay? So kind of similar, same thing in measures 23 and 24. Okay, there we have sur. You do not want to connect that A to the next note D. You do not want to do that. Disconnect. But if you disconnect without pausing, so that means you will have to make the note a little bit shorter than the actual count. Okay, so the next line we have forte, measure 25, so you play loudly. In measure 29, we have piano, quiet, so play quietly there. All right, so let's see. We have lots of A's in the song. The second space note A, this one right here. And I'm sure you remember we just talked about the space notes on the previous page. F, remember face? F-A-C-E. F-A-C-E. So the first space is F, second space is an A, then third one is a C, and the fourth one, the top one is an E. So we have lots of A's here, the second space now is the treble staff. I believe that that's the highest one actually. We don't have any C's here, just A is the highest one. Practice this song and I will play the teacher's duet part, and if you're ready to play together, feel free to do that. Okay, so I will play the teacher's part. I play slowly. 1, 2, ready, go. So I have to upload the video now. So I think I'm gonna let you finish, and I believe you got enough homework, and hopefully you feel better, and see you next week. Okay, bye.